Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how I set up and poured this concrete apron or approach in front of my garage doors. So stick around. It's coming right up. So you can see here I just use regular 2x4s for my form boards. And then I use that big rake that I made. So those 2x4s that are sticking down are like the teeth on the rake, and they're 4 inches long. So when I scrape along the top of my form board or the top of my stake or my stake and pipe system, that leaves me with exactly 4 inches of depth. So for this, it was approximately, I think it was 23 foot this way, and then it was like 28, maybe 28 and a half this way. And all I did was I stretched a string down the edge of my barn to find this corner, and then I matched it up with the edge of the deck over there. Eventually all this will be concrete too, but I just wanted a nice stopping point, so I just used the edge of that deck. Coming out to about just over 8 yards, I think 8.2. So I ordered 8.5 yards and worked out just about right. I think he had about 2 wheelbarrows full left that he said. So what I did here is I'm trying to slope everything this way towards this corner, so eventually everything will slope out and run down the drive. I got plenty of fall down to the road. I'm probably about 5 foot off the road right now, 5 foot above the road where I'm standing. So it slopes this way and it slopes this way. So from that corner to this corner I have about 4 inches of fall. So when I set up, I put expansion joint along the existing slab there, along the pole barn, and then I put it against that slab, that walkway, and I put it against that board. You'll see in the video, I think, that I put a stake and pipe here, because that foam expansion joint just isn't enough to ride your screed board on. And then I used that existing slab there for the screed board, and then right here in the center I had a stake and pipe system that came all the way down. So we ended up pouring that quadrant first. You leave the pipe there, then pour that quadrant, and then you drag the pipe down, and you should be able to see all this in the video. So you drag the pipe down to the next section, then we come over here and finish this side pour, and then we ended up finishing over here. When you pull the pipe out, you do have to sling a little bit of concrete up into that void that the pipe left. But once you bull float it a couple times, you can blend it right in. So to finish it, we bull floated it, and then I used the Fresno, which is like a big finish trowel on the long poles. And then once it was set up enough, we put the broom on it, and I broomed it across the whole way. I had enough broom handles to get to pull it all the way across, and it left, I think, just about the perfect texture. I don't like it too rough, but yet you don't want to slip on it. So see if I can get just as close as I can here to see the texture. So that's what I would call just a light broom finish. If you do it before it's set up enough, if the mud's still wet, you're going to get a lot deeper, rougher finish on it. So I like to get that perfect point where you can still get the broom texture to it, but yet it's not too deep. So we poured it yesterday. Today I stripped the form boards off, and then I just used a diamond blade in my circular saw and cut the control joints about a 1/2 inch deep on that cut. And as long as you do it when it's still green like this, within a day or two, the circular saw works just fine. It'll cut right through that easy if you have a good blade. I have this Bosch there's the number on it right there. I'll leave a link in the description for that too. So I'm hoping to get another pour done yet this fall. get that section there done. I want to eventually make steps that come off that side of the deck onto the concrete, make it a little bit easier to get either way. And then maybe even pour this spot where the car and the truck are parked right now, if I get that far. And then the rest of it will be hopefully next spring and summer, get all the rest of it all the way down the road. Keep coming down. So our little low right there. Keep going.